from the motherland of Africa. And that's what we want to get across to them, and that's why there's so much excitement going on right now. Our children are very excited. They're working very hard. We have different bands and drill teams and horses and motorcycle riders, and they're coming throughout different cities. We want to just urge Plainfield, we need you to kind of get on board now. We do have, like I say, Roselle, we have Linden, we have Rawway, and of course Elizabeth. That has been a base for 7 years. But now eventually our goal is to take the parade citywide throughout Union County. So it won't be just one particular city. It will be like this year it's in Elizabeth, next year it may be Plainfield, or next year it may be Roselle, or next year it may be Linden. But we want this to continue to revolve around Union County because that's where it started.
I see you guys are on a mission of healing.
Oh, without a doubt.
And that's
without
a beautiful thing.
Without a doubt.
Brother Brown, can you tell us more about what's going on with your group, with your organization?
Well, we, as United Youth of New Jersey, we have kids from the ages of 7 to 18. Wow. And we have a step team, we have a modeling program, we have a physical fitness program.
Wonderful.
And we push the physical fitness because so many of our young kids are obese.
Sure, sure.
And what we try to do is we received a grant and a partnership from Ronald McDonald House of Charity. So in our facility, we have the state-of-the-art exercise equipment.
Wow, okay.
And, you know, and also with our stepping, they, you know, most of the parades are like 2.5 miles.
Sure.
So you got to be in shape.
Sure.
But the #1 program is our LEAD program, which is Leaders in Excellent and Academic Performance. And we have a partnership with Liberty Science Center. And our kids are going there. Well, they was going there once a month with the help of the Board of Education, but we try to go at least 3 times a month now because they have the race exhibit. And that exhibit will be there until April 27th. And that is something that everyone should go see because it breaks down, does race matter? And it breaks down the color, the different shades. There's over 1 million shades of colors. And it tells you where things where we originated from, which is Africa. But it gives you the breakdown. And our kids are they're just loving it. They're loving, they can't get enough of going there. And we have discussions like this, April the 19th, we're having a roundtable discussion on race.
Now, April 19th is what day?
That's a Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
That's
All right.
Yeah,
All right. Keep your that's what I got to bring there.
And we're having that from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And we have, I think it's about 4 or 5 of our teenagers. And then we have some educators coming in. We have 1 or 2 pastors coming in, an attorney, and we have a young lady that's an educator out of East Orange. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, you know, does race matter? And we're going to try to break it down so that, you know, and everybody can give their opinion, you know, and talk and say what they feel about race. And I think the kids are going to be a very important role in this because they really have learned a lot from Liberty Science Center. And they're, you know, they're very aggressive with it now, you know, because your skin color is, you know, it's just it's the melanin in your skin. That's all, and it depends on what climate you're in.
That's right.
You know, and if you strip us all down, we're the same.
That's right.
You know, so
from one blood come all man.
That's right. You know? So we're all, when they say we're all equal, we are. But we're not treated equal.
Exactly.
And that's the difference.
And it's so important that you guys are doing this work. So that way, we of African origin can know that, will know that we need, and we need to believe that we are equal.
That's right.
Because there's so many things that even taught in the households of this, you know, underground bigotry that's going on, you know. And so we need to pull that monster and tame him and beat him down. We got to beat that monster down. I call him a monster, the monster of racism. We got to get him, and we got to tame him and put him away once and for all.
That's right. That's right, because our children are not born racist. They're taught racist.
Thank you.
Our children, and that's one of the things that's so great about the Liberty Science Center, because our children, they have so many different departments in Liberty Science Center that teach even the smallest of children. Playing, as you play, you can learn about so many different types of science. And we're trying to get our children to the point where they're anxious, you know, more anxious about learning. So many times our children, to be smart, they would label them or exclude them or make them feel bad within their classes because they were smart. We're letting them know it's a good thing to be smart. Be proud. Learn as much as you can. Our children get excited on Saturday mornings. At 10 o'clock, they're not watching cartoons. They're at the community center learning. We operate out of the Mickey Walker Center, which is in Elizabeth, New Jersey on Anna Street. But just before I forget, the parade itself on May 4th is being held in Elizabeth at 2 o'clock p.m. It starts on the corner of Henry Street and Magnolia, and it concludes for 2.1 miles in front of Elizabeth City Hall for anyone that's interested in coming. So when you leave church, come on down.
Okay.
But you know, one thing they need to, we try to teach our kids to keep in mind, is one thing when you say it's your heritage, but when you get into your origin, it's a little different. And that's what we learned at Liberty Science Center on this board. It shows where everything started in Africa. And then as you turn the knob, people started to migrate outward. And then you go into Europe and all the other places. So it's the origin that counts.
Yes.
And that's why, yes.
Where do the children come from for your program?
Our children are throughout Elizabeth, and we have had children out of East Orange. We've had children out of Linden, Roselle. You know, children come to us from all different cities.
Is your program just a program that runs during the school year, or do you have a summer program?
We have a 10-month program during the year, and then we have a 2-month. We have a 6-week program during the summer.
So physical fitness.
And what are your hours and your cost?
In the evening, during the week, it's from 4:30 to 6:30 during the week. And on Saturdays, it's from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we charge $20 a month. And wait a minute, you ain't heard nothing yet. Over 90% of our children do not pay.
Wow.
Okay, so we are blessed. When they talk about how things happen, so many times when doors close, there's 2 of them opening wide and making it happen because God has put his approval on what we do.
I think you need to repeat that, though, about your summer program, the time, the hour, and the cost.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get back to you in 1 minute.
Okay,
I want to go to Gail, what was the last name? George. Gail George. She works with Millenberg Hospital, and we want to talk to her and everything. Here you go.
Good afternoon, Reverend Dr. Wyatt, and thanks for inviting me here. I am a nurse at Muhlenberg Hospital. I've been there for 17 years, and of course, I'm just here today just to share that we're not happy there, and most of our day is just getting through the day. Anything particularly you want to know about?
Well, okay, you know, how is the work atmosphere at this point? How is the morale up? Or
No, the morale is, I couldn't say that the morale is up. Most of our nurses are just feeling as though, I think most of the employees are feeling as though there's nothing I can do. We have this attitude now and this atmosphere where there is nothing we could do. Right. And we're just going through our day. We're getting through our day with without a lot of emotion. Put it that way.
Okay.
Or even talking about that, they're not even talking about it anymore.
Okay.
So
well, at this point here now, will you be with us at? Will you be with us Saturday morning?
yes, I will. I have been here.
From the beginning?
I have been here since the beginning. My only thing is, when this all started a few months ago, I all of a sudden, I just gained this energy that I just came out of nowhere, and I'm sure I know where it came from. It came from above.
Yes, yes.
And I was able at night to say a prayer and get up in the morning with full energy because I knew there was one thing that I wanted to do. Gail wanted to fight.
Sure.
And I haven't stopped. I have not stopped.
Are you
I've been to every meeting, I've been to every rally, and I went to Trenton. And I can't be more proud of myself and the people who came along with me.
Sure.
I am a resident of Plainfield. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, so I grew up fighting. But I'm a resident of Plainfield. I've been here now. For almost 18 years in Plainfield, New Jersey.
Quite
and
different in Brooklyn, I know that.
yeah, oh yeah, very different from New York altogether.
So,
but I love it here.
yes.
My home is here now, and I love the hospital that I work in. I'm a nurse, and as a nurse, I expect to do my job, but I need a venue. I need a place to do my job. and I can't take care of people out in the street.
Sure, sure.
And I don't want to be forced to do so.
And you shouldn't have to in a case like this here, because, you know, when we look at Millenburg Hospital in Plainfield, it's, I believe, the largest employer of the people here. Is that right?
It is.
And I mean, for us not to have that hospital, you know, I don't know how to call it. Well, maybe you can give us some words.